Hello, my name is Murray Oxford. I'm president of Janikin Canada and a long-standing member of the Canadian Franchise Association. Just wanted to take a few minutes today to talk to you about the importance of advocacy. Advocacy in our industry is absolutely essential. I would encourage everyone to take a close look at the advocacy work being done by the CFA and, if possible, make the largest donation that you possibly can. Think of it this way. If the Canadian Franchising Association does not represent the franchising industry in Canada through advocacy, who will?
Hello everybody, my name is John Gilson at Cobb's Breads. We have been members of CFA for many years. One of the key reasons is for advocacy, and we have been a strong supporter of the CFA, continually fighting against both big and small legislative changes. Let's all support the CFA to continue its great work in this area.
Hello, my name is Scott Munnick and I'm a partner with Temple Scott Associates, and I've been working with the CFA for the past 5 years. Over these past years, we've been working at advocacy with our elected officials and educating them about the nuances that separate franchising from standalone small businesses. Lawmakers are well-intentioned. However, sometimes these new laws or adjustments have unintended consequences. Our job is to raise awareness and to make sure new legislation accounts for the needs of franchising and recognizes the business model that members of the CFA work in every day. Today, we continue to remind the government of the need to recognize that franchisees are not employees of the franchisor and to adopt the 4-part test for the common employer provision. We remind governments every day that there is only one taxpayer and that small businesses are no different. We need them to coordinate tax changes between governments and implement any changes with a runway long enough to allow businesses to adjust their business models accordingly. Franchising is a key component to the Canadian economy. Our job is to encourage joint participation in drafting and amending the laws of the land. Let's keep the CFA as a strong voice for businesses in Canada.
Hi everyone, Kirk Allen here from Reshift Media. The month of June is Franchise Awareness Month, and a big part of what the CFA does is advocacy. So last week, a bunch of us went down to Queen's Park to meet with MPs and ministers to talk about the franchise industry, the importance of it to the economy, but also potential issues that could pop up with the franchise industry. And as we know, it is a huge industry and one that we all want to protect. So I call on all franchisors, franchisees, and suppliers to get more involved. And advocacy is a huge part of what the CFA does. So whether you donate, whether you come to the golf tournament at the end of June, you need to get involved. I call on all suppliers to donate to advocacy. It's worth it for all of us.